What's up, everybody? This is E the Prophet, and I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I think this is going to be my most important video that I've ever done, and it's titled Strong and Enlightened People, Please Join My Movement. I've had an awakening a few weeks ago that has caused me to think about a lot of things. You know, this awakening has changed me to the point that I am no longer the person that I used to be. So whoever knew me, a few weeks ago, you don't know me anymore. I'm no longer that person. And I think this is a positive change. It's not a negative change in any way. I feel stronger. I feel more focused. I feel more righteous. I feel more enlightened. And I feel more generous. I feel more kind. And most importantly, I feel at peace. I have never in my life had the kind of peace that I have right now. I have never felt like this ever. So this awakening caused me to start thinking about some things. I started thinking about, like, dang, why are people so messed up? Why are people killing each other? Why are people raping each other, stealing from each other, deceiving each other? Like, what the hell is wrong with humanity? What is wrong with us as human beings? We act more like animals than we do like people. And I got to thinking about it, and I've actually talked about this in one of my other videos. I know why we act like this. We evolved with those animal instincts, and then we evolved superior intelligence. And when that superior intelligence meets those animal instincts, it don't always result in the best behavior of humans. A lot of the times our inclinations are bad, and I got to thinking about that. Then I got to thinking not only that I got to thinking about how we treat the planet. I can tell you I'm not liberal by any means. I'm not a liberal person at all. But I can see the damage that we're doing to this planet and to our atmosphere. And it has to stop. We need a change of consciousness, a change of mindset. We have to become better, as people. And we have to take care of this planet because we need it. We need it to survive. We need that atmosphere to survive. And I'm going to get more into that a little later. But I just got to thinking about all these things, and it made me think, man, I need to start a movement. For strong, righteous, enlightened people. Because there's nothing out there for us. You know what I'm saying? We know that church is not the answer. We know that the mosque is not the answer, or the temple, or any of that other stuff. We know that these politicians are lying pieces of what. We know this. So what is out there for us if we need to come together, if we want to get smarter, if we want to get stronger? There's nothing. So I decided, I'm going to put something together for people like us. And the whole purpose of this movement is going to be for the betterment of humanity and for the betterment of the way we take care of this planet. And I'm going to explain, all of that in a second. For my movement, I do have a platform, and there are 3 parts to this platform. But before I tell you the 3 parts of the platform, let me first tell you the kind of people I'm not looking for. People I really don't need to join the movement yet. We'll get to y'all down the line eventually, but for right now, the kind of people I don't want to join this movement are, first and foremost, religious people. If you're a Christian, if you're a Jew, if you're a Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, I don't care. I don't want you to be part of this movement because I don't want God to be part of this movement. As I've said in the past, I'm not the Antichrist. I'm not a devil worshiper, anything like that. I don't believe in God or the devil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to debate creationists anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth my time. I'll just tell you to think about this. If you believe in God, you believe in creation, I give you 3 quick things to think about. First, ask yourself, if we came from the dirt, why are our bodies mostly made of water? And why do we have to drink water so frequently just to survive? First question. Second thing I want you to ask yourself is, from right now to the beginning of the Bible, when Adam and Eve was created, is approximately 7,000 years from now to then. So basically Adam and Eve, what the Bible is saying is that Adam and Eve were created about 7,000 years ago. Now, I know for a fact there are people living on an island called North Sentinel Island, called the North Sentinelese people, that have been living there for 60,000 years. 60,000. And they're not even the first people. There were people on the earth before them. So if Adam and Eve were created 7,000 years ago, where did all these other people come from? And third, last question I want you to ask yourself, this might be the most important one for you, is if God created you, ask yourself why God created you with a tailbone. All human beings have tailbones, just like the other apes. Tailbones with no tails. Ask yourself, why did God create you with a tailbone? And, if you can answer any three of those questions logically, cool. But if you can't, get down with me, or, if you don't, stick with the religion, good luck with that. But yeah, I really don't want any religious people on board. Not that I don't have respect. I just don't need, I got to keep this real. And to me, that concept of God and the devil is not real. It's a fairy tale. I don't need fairy tales as part of this movement. We need real, true, legitimate info, in this movement. Second type of people I don't want are people heavily affiliated with politics. If you're a conscientious Democrat or a conscientious Republican, I can't use you. I don't want politics anywhere near my movement. Nowhere near my movement. So yeah, politics is out. God is out. And thirdly, I don't want any racists, sexists, or any people who hate any groups of people for any reason. I can't use you as part of this movement. If you can overcome that, by all means, get down. But if you're that type of person who hates any type of people, I can't use you. You can't get down with us. All right. So now that we know what kind of people I don't want, if you don't fall in those three categories, you're good to go. I don't care. I don't care your race, your ethnicity, your age, your sexual orientation. I don't care about none of that. None of that means anything to me. Anybody else, except for those three categories, can get down with this movement. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be what I'm about to describe next to you. So let me go ahead and tell you the three parts of this platform. The first part of the platform is strengthening yourself, empowering yourself, enlightening yourself. Meaning you have to, physical fitness has to be important to you. You have to be doing some type of exercise routine, whether you're going to the gym, whether you're out there walking, riding a bike, playing a sport, doing a martial art, anything like that is cool, but you have to be involved in some sort of physical fitness. You'll have to strengthen yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. If you're exercising, you're going to strengthen yourself physically and mentally right off the bat. A lot of people don't understand that the mental is tied to the physical. So the willpower it takes just to even go work out, the willpower it takes to get through your exercise routine, or, the willpower it takes to keep struggling and fighting and moving on, that's mental strength. Willpower is mental strength. So as you're making yourself stronger physically, you're also making yourself stronger mentally. Now, the third thing we need to work on is our emotional strength as well, meaning we have to check those negative emotions and purge ourselves of them. Emotions like hatred, anger, jealousy, deception, whatever, any of those negative emotions give you negative energy. If you believe in energy, negative emotions like hatred and anger and all of that stuff, that is negative energy. And we don't want negative energy. So we want to purge ourselves, of those emotions so that we'll have positive energy. So strengthen yourself. Strength is the basis of number one, meaning we have to become stronger people, better people, wiser people, and more righteous people. And who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to become a better person, a stronger person? Everybody should want that. And that's what I'm going to do. That's who I want as part of my movement. The other part of that is we have to constantly seek knowledge in order to gain wisdom. So that means you have to, study, go to school, or you can study. You don't even have to go to school. You can study on your own. You could read, watch, listen to podcasts, watch all kind of YouTube channels. Speaking of, there's a lot of very wise people out there. and a lot of not so wise people out there. But there is a lot of information out there. Everybody got a podcast, everybody got a YouTube channel, everybody's writing articles. It is a lot of information to sort through. So I'm going to tell you a very good way to sort through all of this information to figure out what's best for you to listen to or to read or to watch. Okay, this is how you can determine what's good. If what you listen to or read or watch gives you what you need to make a positive change in your life or has some sort of positive impact on your life, that is good information and useful information. And you should stick with that source, whoever you're getting that information from. If the information you listen to, watch, or read doesn't help you to make any type of positive changes or doesn't have any sort of positive impact on your life, then that information is useless, unnecessary. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing you any good. You can do away with that if you need it for, if you're looking for useful information. And that's a good way to sort through all of these, different prophets out there, I should say. Now, speaking of useful information, I'm going to give you some of the most powerful information you will ever hear. You will not hear this from no imam, no preacher, no rabbi. You're only going to hear this from the prophet, yours truly. What I'm about to tell you right now is incredibly powerful and useful, and I hope that y'all can understand it. I hope it don't go over your heads, but listen to this. Check this out. You have two types of people in this world. You have what's called a nurturer, and you have what's called a non-nurturer. Now, a nurturer is the type of person who they can take life from the beginning stages, and they can make this life, as it goes through its developmental stages, flourish, blossom. Anything a nurturer touches, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna make it grow to, excellent standards, I guess I should say. For example, if a nurturer grows grass, the grass is gonna be beautiful. If they grow plants, the plants are gonna be beautiful. The trees, they can grow fruits and vegetables, all kind of stuff. No problem. They'll get the most beautiful fruits, the most beautiful vegetables. If they have a dog, that dog will be pristine, it'll be healthy, running around playing. If they have a fish tank, the fish tank will be clean. You'll see beautiful fish swimming around in it. If they have a cat, you won't even know they have a cat if you go over their house unless you see the cat. You won't even know that they have a cat at all. If they have children, they're involved in the children's activities. They're helping the children with their homework, disciplining the children when necessary, doing everything that they can in order to ensure that their child grows up to be a well-rounded, successful individual. These are the things that a nurturer does. And a nurturer has a connection to the earth, and through that connection to the earth, they get positive energy from that. Now, let me explain to you what a non-nurturer is. A non-nurturer is the type, you go over their house, you're going to see brown plants, dying plants, dead plants. If they got a dog, their dog is going to look like a bag of bones or running around acting crazy, trying to bite people, chewing up shit because the dog doesn't get any attention. If they have a fish tank, the fish tank is going to be disgusting. You're probably going to see a bunch of fish in there, belly up. If they got a cat, you definitely going to know they got a cat. As soon as you walk in the house, you're going to smell cat piss. It's going to burn your eyes. If they got children, you know what I'm saying? Half of the time, they don't even know where their kids at. Their kids out there causing all kind of chaos and mayhem, and they don't even have any idea. They don't even know what the hell their kids are doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a non-nurturer is, and as a result of what a non-nurturer does, they get negative energy. You get negative energy if you behave in this way. So, in nature, what happens when positive and negative forces meet? They attract. So, a non-nurturer is going to naturally be attracted to a nurturer and vice versa. Whereas two nurturers, what happens, in nature when two like forces come together? They repel each other. So a nurturer is not naturally going to be attracted to another nurturer. They will be unattracted to other nurturers, and the same thing goes for non-nurturers. they will be unattracted to other non-nurturers. Now, why this is important is because what you need to know is that a nurturer and a non-nurturer will never have a successful relationship. It's impossible. They cannot have a successful relationship. If you wonder why you see all these relationships falling apart, it's because people are following their natural instincts and they're going with the people they're attracted to that aren't necessarily good for them. A nurturer and a non-nurturer will never last in a relationship. The max their relationships will go is 10 years. In most cases, the relationships won't even last anywhere near that long. Now, if you try to force it, and stay together, say you bought a house or you got children, I can guarantee you that at least one person in that relationship will be miserable, if not both people in the relationship. They will be miserable if you try to force it. So a nurturer and a non-nurturer will never last. Now, a nurturer needs to be with a nurturer and a non-nurturer needs to be with another non-nurturer. But it's hard for that to happen because, like I said, these people are not normally attracted to each other. Now, some people may be rolling their eyes right now saying, what kind of relationship would two non-nurturers have together? Two people, how would they, get along acting the way they act? Let me tell you something about non-nurturers. Two non-nurturers are probably going to be more comfortable with each other than two nurturers could ever hope to be. And what I mean by that is, if you have two non-nurturers that are a couple, they can invite another couple over to their home, invite them to the bedroom, have sex with each other's partners, send a couple home with a bottle of wine, and be good to go. Laugh about it, joke about it, no big deal. To be even more graphic, if you have two people who are non-nurturers, the non-nurturing man can bring another man over to his house, fuck the shit out of his wife right in front of him. That wife can have another man tear her ass up right in front of her husband, and it's no big deal for these people. They laugh about it, joke about it, keep it moving. It's nothing to them. That is the power of a non-nurturing couple. Now, understand that a nurturer and a non-nurturer could never pull that off. It would never work with them. If a non-nurturer and a nurturer try to jump out there on some swinging or some couple swapping, it'll be the beginning of the end of their relationship immediately. This also applies to two nurturers. It'll be the end of your relationship as well. Nurturers are not built for that type of behavior. They're not wired for it. It doesn't work for them. Only a non-nurturer can engage in that kind of behavior and not be affected by it. Because to be honest, basically another term for a nurturer is a person who gives a fuck. Another term for a non-nurturer is a person who don't give a fuck. Excuse my language, I really just don't know, how else to say that. So if you got somebody who gives a fuck with somebody who don't give a fuck, it don't work. It don't work. Y'all think differently, y'all feel differently about things, y'all see things different ways, y'all behave differently. Y'all will never come eye to eye, and y'all have built-in contention right off the bat. A nurturer will never last with a non-nurturer. That's a fact. You don't have to believe me, but if you look closely at relationships and people, you should be able to see exactly what I'm telling you. Now, in terms of nurturers, and non-nurturers, sometimes, they're in the right place at the right time and they're able to get together, or a friend may hook somebody up, or, you may meet somebody on a dating app or some other way. And there are all ways for nurturers to get with nurturers and non-nurturers to get with non-nurturers. It's just harder because there's no natural attraction there. So if a woman ever wonders or says like, dang, I can't, man, there ain't no good men out here. No, there's plenty of good men. You just don't like them. You're just not attracted to them. Maybe you need to give one of these people you don't really care for a chance, and you might find true happiness. And the same goes for a man. Man, all these women are bees. These women ain't no good. Nah, there's good women out there. You just don't like none of them. You're not attracted to them. Maybe try one of them women you're not attracted to as much. She might make you happy. But, I'm telling y'all all this because this is how relationships work based off of energy. A nurturer with positive energy, a non-nurturer with negative energy. You don't have to believe what I'm saying, but I promise you what I'm telling you is true. So me, just so you know me, I'm a nurturer. So I know I need me another nurturer. I will never ever risk my peace of mind with a non-nurturer ever again. I've only been with non-nurturers because that's what I'm attracted to. But nah, I'm done. Either I'll find me a nurturer or I'll just be by myself. while I'm at it, before I go back to the platform, let me just tell y'all quickly also about other forms of positive energy and negative energy that y'all might need to know about. If you help somebody out of the goodness of your heart, meaning there's no ulterior motives, you're not looking to get paid, or you're not looking for attention, or somebody to pat you on your back, that is a form of positive energy. The appreciation you receive from somebody, the smile that you put on their face from helping them, that feeling you get back is positive energy. Helping somebody is positive energy. One other form of positive energy is, let me first say, I don't believe in God or the devil. I don't believe in any of the holy books, but I do believe in the message that they said that Jesus had, and that message was the message of forgiveness. I believe there is strength and power in forgiveness. Our natural inclination is not to forgive. Our natural inclination is to hold grudges, to get revenge, vengeance, whatever. Stay mad, not talk, whatever. Those are our natural tendencies. But a person who is able to truly forgive somebody, truly forgive them. And I'm not saying you have to accept their behavior, or you have to let them back into your life, or let them do you any more harm. But if somebody does you some type of harm, and you truly are able to forgive that person, that is a source of strength, a source of power, and that is positive energy. Now, let me tell you a few forms of negative energy. Of course, being a non-nurturer is negative energy. But other forms of negative energy are hatred. That's a negative energy. Anger is a negative energy. Jealousy is a negative energy. People who delight in other people's misery. You ever hear the term misery loves company? People who delight in other people's misery, that's negative energy. All of those types of things are negative energy. And if you really, I encourage everybody to do what they can do to have positive energy. Positive energy is much better than negative energy in terms of your lifespan, in terms of your attitude, in terms of your overall well-being. But anyway, man, I just wanted to give y'all some real knowledge, something you really can use. And that's what I'm talking about. In my movement, it's real knowledge. It's knowledge that you can utilize. All of this other stuff, I love learning about the pyramids and the planets and all of that stuff, but that stuff ain't really have no direct impact on my life. So I need stuff that's going to have a direct impact on me making positive changes and positive impacts within my life. And that's what I encourage everybody else to do. So let me get back to my platform. Okay, the first part is basically, we have to strengthen ourselves. We have to empower ourselves. We have to enlighten ourselves. We have to become stronger people, better people, more righteous people. The second part of the platform is, once you get on your path to enlightenment, you have to help other people also learn to empower themselves and to strengthen themselves and to enlighten themselves. The reason why this is so important is because, say if we all enlightened over here, we're not killing nobody, we're not murdering people, we all good to go, we're taking care of the planet. But then you got all of these other people who don't feel that way. Eventually, they're going to make their way to you and destroy everything that you are and everything that you have and everything that you've done. So the whole point is for everybody to be enlightened, for us to enlighten this whole country and then this whole world. Everybody has to be enlightened in order for us to overcome these animalistic instincts and make true positive changes, and towards humanity. And what that means is eventually eradicating murder, eradicating rape, eradicating theft, eradicating deception, eradicating warfare, eradicating all of these negative things that do nothing but cause hurt and turmoil to us. These things aren't good for us. They're bad for us. And why do we keep gravitating towards those things? We have to evolve beyond that and evolve towards positive things so that we'll have positive change and positive energy. The third part of my platform is our stewardship of this planet Earth. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a liberal, as I said before, but I'm not stupid. I have eyes, I have common sense, I have logic. And I know that the things we're doing right now are not helpful to this planet. All of the carbon emissions, all of the fossil fuels burning. A lot of people don't realize that our atmosphere is not just to provide us oxygen. Another very important thing that the atmosphere does is it protects us from those harmful gamma rays from the sun. If we didn't have the type of atmosphere we have, those gamma rays would have fried our asses. We'd all be dead. We wouldn't be here. So if we're doing things that are leaving holes in our atmosphere or in our ozone layer, eventually those rays are going to find them holes, come through those holes, and burn our asses up, and we're going to be done. It's going to be a wrap. It's over. So before I get to that point, I feel we need to start making changes to better protect the earth from unnecessary damage and unnecessary destruction. And one of the main things is we're going to need some serious technological advances. Like all of our technology and focus on technology should be towards how can we come up with renewable sources of energy that we can use that don't cause any damage or destruction to the earth. I'm going to tell you, we got to get away from all of these fossil fuels that we're putting into our atmosphere, all the fracking, all of that stuff. I'm not for fracking at all. I'm not for any destruction to the planet. That's the whole basis of the third part of this platform. No destruction to the planet. Like, for instance, a technological advance that we need is we need to figure out how to harness the energy from the sun. The sun puts off a massive amount of energy. We need to figure out how to harness it, how to magnify it, how to multiply it, how to store it, so that when the sun is down, we still have that energy available to us. And we need to make, like this would also help our economy. If it would be like a bubble for us if we start a race, like all of the countries start racing, to develop technology that would protect our planet. You know what I'm saying? We something else, man, all of this from plastic. The plastic is outrageous. Yo, billions of bottles a year. Billions of plastic. And that's just the water bottles. I'm not even counting soda bottles and all of the other plastic stuff, that we use. We need technological advances so that we can, instead of using plastic, we have to start using biodegradable materials for our water, for our sodas, for our lunches, for all of these things that we use. It has to be biodegradable, meaning it eventually will disintegrate, as opposed to plastic, which sticks around forever. We need technological advances for our water delivery. What happened in Detroit is disgraceful. It's unacceptable. And that's not even up for debate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should have access to clean drinking water. That's not even a debatable topic. Anybody who wants to debate that, man, you can go fucking jump in the lake, motherfucker. Man, fuck you. If you don't think everybody deserves clean drinking water, man, go to hell. I'm not even going to talk to your dumb ass. Everybody deserves clean drinking water. And it's time to upgrade, our water delivery facilities. I'm sure they need upgrades. I'm positive, without having seen a one of them. I know for a fact in my heart that they need upgrades. And we need to make it happen. Everybody should have access to clean drinking water. Everybody should have access to non-cancerous foods. I'm going to tell y'all, man, honestly, what I see happening, I really think we're all going to have to get to a point where we have to grow our own food for real. We're going to have to start growing a big percentage of our food. And, we may even have to get, like the neighborhoods or the streets involved in this, where somebody on the street grows tomatoes and potatoes, somebody grows fruits, somebody grows other vegetables, somebody grows spices. You know what I'm saying? Then we all come together, we can share, we can barter, we can sell. But I really think that's the way we're going to have to go, because it's getting hard to trust some of these sources with the food. If at least if we growing our own stuff, we know where it's coming from, and we know it's healthy and safe. We may have to start getting our own animals as well. We may all have to rent a space or something to keep these animals. I have a friend on Facebook, Adrian Keltner Brill. Man, honestly, man, this woman has, I can't even start to describe. Peach trees, plum trees, grapevines, fruits, vegetables. She basically has a grocery store in her backyard. And she doesn't even live on a farm. She has a backyard. She also has chickens. You know what I'm saying? She raises chickens as well. All of this in the backyard. And I really think, excuse me, I really think at some point, we all are going to have to get like Adrian. You know what I'm saying? We all are going to have to learn how to grow our food, man, or have our own food. In fact, I know that's the best course of action. And, and I'm probably going to need people like Adrian on my team for real. Adrian Keltner, bro. I need you. I'm gonna need you to sit God aside in those liberal politics, LOL. But I need you. I need you to grab your husband, Marcus Chambers. I need him too. Chuck Monk, I need you. Michael Traham, I need you. Denise Calvin Perry, I need you. Kendra Whitaker Hughes, I need you. Pamela Massey, I need you. Nicole Tisdale, I need you. Shane and Bobby Owens, I need you. My daughter, Shalea Butler, Shalea and Rio and her husband Rio, Shalea and Rio Butler, I need y'all. By the way, my daughter has her own movement, spelled MUVEMENT, and she's doing her thing as well with her movement. She got it trademarked and everything, so check her out. She's all over Facebook, she's online, and she's trying to do positive things as well. But if I named your name, I need all y'all on my team. If I didn't name your name, it ain't, Ira, Soup. I know there's some other people out there. I can't name everybody's name. It will make the video too long. But anybody who's down with it, and the reason why I name those particular people is every one of those people either knows how to grow food, take care of animals, or they're physically fit, or they understand health. Everybody I just named. So, I need people like that on my team for this movement to work. I'm strong enough, I'm smart enough to make it happen. I know how to make it happen. I just need good, strong, smart people behind me to make it happen. So, we have to take care of the earth. You know what I'm saying? We have to make investments. We have to invest in technology that's going to advance us protecting the earth from unnecessary damage and destruction. We have to get away from these fossil fuels. Our atmosphere is very important, as I explained, and they can't be helping the atmosphere. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not a dove at all, but, man, we have to get rid of the nuclear weapons. In fact, I'll say we have to get rid of 90% of the nuclear weapons. 90%. I'm not going to say 100% because you never know. We might have an asteroid that we may have to destroy, or some type of alien civilization may attack us. You might have to put a missile up their asses. But 90% of them have to go. And the reason why I say this, even if you think they're a good thing, the fact a nuclear weapon is good for nothing but destroying the planet. That's the only purpose it has, is to destroy the planet. That is in 100% opposition to the third part of my platform. Destruction of the planet is a no-go for me. I don't care what the destruction is caused by. Any destruction is out of bounds for me. We cannot be destroying our planet. That goes for the fracking and all that stuff too. We cannot be destroying the planet. That is very important to me. That's why I have it as the third part of my platform. So, just to go over the platform one more time, strengthening, empowering, enlightening ourselves is the first part. Once we're on our path to enlightenment, we have to help others to strengthen, empower, and enlighten themselves. The third part of the platform, we have to take care of the planet that we live on for our children, their grandchildren, their children, and their grandchildren. We have to take care of this planet. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all, once we get to the point, where all of us are enlightened and we're taking good care of the planet, we're all righteous, the planet's in good order. Let me tell y'all something. If I was in charge of this planet, I wouldn't let nobody fuck with this planet. And that includes God, the devil, or any alien hostiles that may want to attack this planet. If God wants to come to this planet and destroy humanity, if I'm in charge of the planet, I'm putting a missile straight up God's ass. I'm going to send God back to heaven with his tail between his legs. If the devil decides, he wants to have his demons fuck up humanity, I'll send his bitch ass straight back to hell crying. I promise you, I'll put a missile straight through his ass. You know what I'm saying? If any aliens out there decide they want our water or our gold or our whatever, I fry them motherfuckers too. It's no thing. If I was in charge, meaning if we get to a point where we good, we taking care of each other, we taking care of the planet, I ain't letting nobody fuck with that. Whether he be God, the devil, or anybody else. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you got some kind of arrangement with God, like if you got like a rapture schedule or something like that, hey, you got to fly your ass to the moon, tell God to pick you up from the moon, and make sure you tell him not to come to the earth with that bullshit. Don't come to the earth with that bullshit, God, or the devil, or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? He can pick your ass up at the moon and y'all go do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I was in charge, hey, you know, that's how I would do things. But anyway, y'all, man, I know I've been talking to y'all for a while. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all a lot of things. I done put a lot of information out there. You know, this is my movement. This is what I want to do. I need strong, smart, wise, enlightened, intelligent people behind me. Please give me your support. Please share this video. Ask other people to watch the video. You know, if you want to get down with me, please, by all means, let's do this. Let's make this happen. We can do it. I'm telling you, I promise you, we can make change happen. And I know how to do it. So, please, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to end the video with my new message. And I'm going to say this message at the end of all of my videos going forward. Stay healthy. Stay strong. And stay... Wait a minute. Hold up. I might have messed that up. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Stay enlightened. Yeah, that's it. We'll go with that for now. I think I might have had something different, but we'll go with that. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay smart, or enlightened, or wise, or intelligent, whatever works for you. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. Peace.